I knew it!
Okay, hi guys. So this is our second episode today and we're going to eat acai. As you can see, I'm Nicole.
I'm Kaci.
And today our topic is modeling in Singapore.
Yes! Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Okay,
I'm
let's
so
start.
excited. Okay, I'm going to dig
Let's
in first, okay?
Yeah, so let's start on our topic. So what jobs do you usually do?
The jobs
in
I
Singapore?
usually do in Singapore is shows, mostly shows, presentations.
I do more catalogs, actually just catalogs in Singapore. I like doing catalogs because it's always just like in the studio. Most of the time it'll be in the studio unless it's something like special for like Chinese New Year or
That one is more into lookbook
occasion.
already,
Yeah,
right?
lookbooks, yeah.
Yeah, lookbooks for
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah, okay,
occasions.
so there's different types of
Category for each, for in modeling. There's shows, presentations, lookbooks, catalog, editorials, commercials.
once you join in an agency, right, they will start pushing you out for like catalogs or shows. And after a while, you will realize that which category you fall under, like where your face works best in. For Casey, hers is Singapore.
Because I'm tall.
Yeah, because she's very tall, so she does like most of the shows in Singapore. What do you like about the shows in Singapore?
What?
You're still gonna go for like normal castings.
Correct. I still have to go for normal castings, and usually the shows will fall under one show producer.
You always get the same. I think you told me before that you always get like the same jobs under the same
No,
producer.
I always get under
Yeah.
Jerome or Daniel. Yeah.
So that's pretty good because I think like once you're inside, like more or less you'll get the jobs already.
Yeah, correct.
Especially if you can impress or if you can work really well. For mine it's pretty different. Like my catalogs are every single client I have to go for like a different casting first.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
it's
it's like
yeah.
so it's like if I go for like two different like shops, I have to go for like one casting and then I go for another. So it's like it's not under the same producer kind of thing. So I think that's the difference like for shows and catalogs.
But once you get like one brand, the thing about the difference between catalog and other stuff is catalog always stick to the same girl for a few period of time, right? They'll keep using you for
a period of time, they will use like, let's say I go for this job. So they'll probably use me for like a few, like 2 to 3 times before they change. And speaking of like the jobs right, for catalogs, we did a Q&A, not really Q&A, we asked y'all to ask us some questions. And the highest, like the most questions we got was how much is the
jobs.
No, how much do we get paid?
How much do we get paid
How much do we get paid for the job? So let's just say this client booked me for like 2 to 3 times. So in the 2 to 3 times, the rates are about a few hundreds. So I actually get a good amount for these 2 to 3 jobs before they actually move on to the next girl. So I think it's quite fair, you know, like I get the jobs first and then like, I earn the money before they actually like change to like someone else, which is so good for them because they can't always use the same face. If not, like the brand will just be like,
You should be the brand
face.
ambassador.
Yeah. So that's like different. So they always like change it up with different girls. Like sometimes they'll be Asian, sometimes it can be like Caucasians, Koreans.
And then for me, shows are always at a flat rate of like 300 to 500. And so that is for us, for our usual modeling jobs. And then we'll go into editorials. Editorials. Those are the jobs that I really, really want to do. I really want to do a lot of editorials.
So editorials are
They're
honestly the best jobs. Like,
the best jobs,
because you get the most interesting pictures.
It's tiring, but for the pictures it's worth it.
Yeah,
For
it's
our
very
portfolio
worth
is worth it. Yeah.
And besides, okay, I mean if we don't get, besides like editorials, there's another thing called lookbooks, which is also pretty interesting, but lookbooks is actually under like catalogs. In some way, like you're still doing it.
It's very similar
for a
to
brand's clothes.
Similar to catalog plus editorial.
Okay, so catalog usually is a studio shoot with a plain background. So there isn't like much stuff for you to play around with or whatever. But for lookbooks, most of the time they have like an interesting background, props like a chair or a table,
Tennis table.
and then you can like play around with the props, which also makes the pictures like more interesting because there's stuff for you to do instead of just like posing like very normal for a catalog. Oh, you're trying the espresso fizz, is that nice?
Oh my god, it's so fizzy.
I try?
Try it.
I didn't try before.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
It's a bit sour though.
It's a bit sour. But it's nice though.
It's not bad.
It tastes like Coke to me now.
Yeah, it is a bit weird. Yeah. Okay. Interesting though.
It's a very interesting thing. You should try it. Okay, y'all should try it. Okay, so the next topic. Where did we stop at? Lookbooks. No.
I love thee.
Got distracted. Sorry guys. Biru latte is
As
good.
usual.
Okay.
So we're gonna dive into the next segment, like next topic of local versus international models. Okay, so international models, like models that fly in for about 2 to 3 months, they are on here for placement. I don't really know what kind of models work here. Like there's always a variety. There's always the strong faces one.
Actually, recently I feel like Singapore bringing in more diversity, including black models.
Yeah, black models has been on a
Like very
rise,
low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has always been a very like
it's-
low key.
Yeah, it used to be always Asian and Caucasian, but I think most of the time, I feel most models that are Caucasian would work pretty well here because they like to use Caucasian face for their blog shops and everything. And for catalogs,
Okay, the thing about Singapore is that when they bring placement models in, they bring in girls who are shorter. They don't mind bringing girls who are shorter because if you do catalog, height doesn't really matter. And it's easier for you to work for catalogs because most Singaporean girls are pretty petite and small.
They
if you
cater their clothes
if
to
you
the
cater
size
to
of-
their height, it's actually okay. So I don't think they're actually that specific on like getting girls who are really tall like into Singapore.
actually, to be honest, tall girls honestly don't work well in Singapore.
based on-
To be very, very honest, tall girls don't work very well here. The only things you can do is shows. And tall girls cannot do catalogs because catalogs tend to use girls who are shorter than 175.
Yeah,
to
I'm really
cater.
considered like pretty.
For Nicole, she's
tall,
already
yeah.
tall. Like whenever I do, okay, I got like 1 or 2 catalogs that I do in Singapore, and the dresses are very short on me.
The pants
The
are,
pants
like,
are short, but I have to put like very low to fit. Yeah, but in general, shorter girls work better here.
Yeah. So I don't think like height is really a matter compared to us going to like Europe, like where height actually really matters like a lot. And about size, I think most placement girls here are pretty
Petite.
slim. Yeah, they're
Slim.
very petite.
Petite.
Like I think
Have
they're
to be
actually-
under measurements, to be
Yeah,
honest.
they're all, I realized something about placement models is that when they come here, they actually like really work out, they eat clean.
It's so clean.
I mean, that's probably something that every model should do on placement except for us. Yeah, but they're always eating clean and all, and working out. So I think they're all pretty like petite and small compared to normal Singapore like girls. And they're already so like, they're already like smaller and
Yeah,
small.
they're
And they
usually
look, like,
173,
skinny.
right?
Yeah,
173 to 175.
170 to 175, around that. They won't be like really small, like 169. I don't think like agencies are actually bringing like that small
That small,
girls.
not that
Yeah,
small.
not
They have
that
to be
small.
1.7 and above.
Yeah, 1.7 and above, but still works well. I don't think they actually bring in like plus size models yet.
Not yet.
Yeah,
I think
still
Singapore
not
has.
a thing in Singapore for agencies to bring in like plus size girls, but we have one in our agency.
But she's- yeah.
She does really well for
Acting, commercials.
So another question that we got from our question like Q&A is that it's about castings. What do you usually wear for castings?
For castings, if it's shows, right, for me, I usually go for shows casting. You have to really show your figure, show your size. And the best way,
I think that matters in
it matters,
Singapore,
yeah. You have to wear like tank top and jeans with heels most of the time, yeah, for shows. But being me, after a while, I tend to just dress to my own fashion, tend to dress to my own style, which I think works for some brands also.
Yeah.
They like to see what you
Yeah.
wear and how you are
can
like,
fit
yeah,
into
how
their
can
brand.
fit into their brand. Yeah,
Yeah.
they like to see certain castings. You have to wear standardized casting attire, but certain brands you have to dress according to their style to impress them. For you, castings.
I think for me, because I go for catalog castings, they'll ask me to change out into their own clothes.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean at the start, I'll obviously wear like tank top and jeans, but as time goes, okay, so let's just say I went for this casting for streeting, where I shoot for their shoes, like Nike or New Balance.
Nike, yeah.
Then that's when I know that I have to wear something more street style. So I won't wear just tank top and jeans and heels, I'll wear like boots. maybe like baggy pants and a like tight top. Okay, I think for the important tip for casting is if you plan to wear something baggy. Like baggy pants, you
must
wear
wear
like
a tight fitting
top.
top. You cannot wear both baggy.
Yeah.
You wear one baggy.
Yeah, you wear one baggy. So either baggy top and tight bottoms with like shoes. Yeah, so I think what's important is that you actually like Google what the client brand is. If it's like
Most important thing, research. Research on the brand.
If it's like feminine, you don't go there
with like street style boyish tomboy. That wouldn't work.
It won't work. So it's important to research.
Casting process.
I start with mine.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, mine. Most of the time I go to the client's office and they will ask me to wear their clothes on. This is for catalog, okay? So it's just mainly like simple poses. So I wear the clothes on and then they'll ask me to do a few poses and they'll see if I fit into their clothes. And then like, okay, if I fit in and they like how I pose, I'm not too like awkward or whatever.
Do they ask you to smile?
No, they don't ask me to smile.
No.
Usually simple catalogs don't ask me to smile. But let's just say I do like for lookbooks, they want to see like more interesting poses. Yeah,
so it's different from catalog.
Yeah, it's different from lookbooks and catalogs. I think lookbook they want more like more
movements,
more personality.
More personality. Okay.
They won't want you to do like this. Okay, catalog poses like simple, like the hands here or like here. You know, they won't want like something simple for a lookbook that has like small like impact and like style in it. It's more concept. I mean, so I think they want to see like how you can actually pose. You cannot be so awkward. Most important thing is that you fit into the clothes. Because they wouldn't want you to go on set and then realize that you can't like fit. So that's pretty bad. So that's most important I think, is to fit to the clothes for catalogs or lookbooks. Yeah.
For me, casting process, it's usually just stand there, wait for client to come. Once the client come, okay, now you can walk towards me and then walk back. So I think the scariest part whenever people walk for clients is that, oh shit, I scared later I lose my balance. When I reach to the front, I turn around, oh no, I was scared I'll lose my balance. And I'll be like, so I think the most important thing is to keep calm.
Yeah.
And then when the client asks you to walk, just straighten up, walk for them. Don't look at them though. Like walk and look straight in front of you. Look above their head, don't look at them. Just walk, look ahead of them, walk back. And then I think for me it's very simple. It's just 1 minute.
Walking, yeah.
1 minute of casting. Then okay, thank you. If certain brands, if they really like you, they will ask you to fit into their clothes. And most of the time they just okay, you can go now, and then we'll just be fitting for another day. Shows, they tend to call you in very very early, around 6 to 7 a.m. 6 to 7 a.m. and the show is at like 6 p.m. 6
so
p.m. to 7. It's a full day of waiting. Okay, it seems like you'll be very busy from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. right? But you're not.
And because the thing is that you already got fitted.
Yeah, already got fitted.
Yeah.
And you already know what you're gonna wear. So usually I'll go shows at 7 a.m. They will have your breakfast and then comes the rehearsal. Rehearsal around 9 to 10. And then, yeah, you just have to walk for rehearsal, maybe 2 to 3 times, once with music, once to finalize everything. And after that, they will tell you, okay, now you can go for a break, and they'll give you slots for makeup, hair, makeup timings. And then, yeah, you just go to your respective timing for hair and makeup, and after that, you just wait.
I think one of my highlights for catalogs is that I work with a brand called Fresh Mob, and they always, like, I've worked with them 2 times, and like multiple times, but out of all these multiple times, they actually brought me to Taiwan twice to shoot. And it's really very interesting.
I'm so jealous of you, bro.
Oh, I love it, you know. Like the team is so great, the makeup artist is so fun to be with, and the clients are really nice to me. They're always feeding me like...
Oh my god, she's been taking so many pictures to me.
Oh, they feed me so much good food. They, like at the end of the shoot, right, they will like have a wrap-up party where we have like steamboat.
Oh shit, oh my god. It was in Taiwan and?
Amazing. Both in Taiwan.
Both in
Taiwan. And it's really good because I go in like December or November. Okay, I remember last year when I shot for them, 2019, I was actually taking a really long break, like to go for holidays. So I had this like long Europe break. I go to Europe with my family. And then my booker actually asked me like, oh, Fresh Mob wanted to book you for this job. And I was like, oh shit. And they wanted to book me on the date where I haven't come back yet. So I was telling my booker, okay,
please, can you like help me push the dates backwards? Like, I really want to do this for them.
You know, And it's very interesting because I think when I do it overseas, I'm much more like relaxed.
Relax. It's like a holiday plus
It's
work.
like a holiday plus work. I won't feel so stressed, you know. And I mean, having a great team is actually really
Very important.
Like people who know how to take care of you, it's one of the best things lah. And I think
Working with
honestly,
best team, a good team. People who are friendly and
Yeah.
like nice. Clients who are nice.
And I honestly think that clients in Singapore, I haven't met any like bad ones. You know?
I've never met any
Everyone
rude
in Singapore
clients,
has
yeah.
really like always like really take care of like the model.
They're very good etiquette lah, I feel.
Yeah.
Singaporeans tend to be a bit more like friendly
Yeah. I remember for this like one show. Okay, wait, speaking of this show, right, it's one of my most, it's not really embarrassing, but it was something so different that okay, so I'm not a showgirl in Singapore. I don't really do shows.
but we still do certain
Yeah,
things.
we do like
different
a
stuff.
switch of stuff lah.
Yeah.
So for this one show that I've did, it was for a brand that, I've forgotten what brand was it, but it was very interesting because the set, right, it wasn't a normal runway. It wasn't like clean. There was soil, grass, you know. And what I had to do was I had to lie down, like I had to put my forehead down
Oh my god.
on the soil and like drag myself up afterwards. to,
So it was like a
stand up.
dance movement?
Yeah, it was something like a dance. She went overseas. Okay, so the thing is that she got this inspiration from overseas. Like she was overseas because she wanted to like, what's that like, recover? Not really recover.
Like some
but-
fine inner peace kind of thing.
finding your inner peace kind of stuff. And then she
Or
came back, she had
therapy.
this like, she had this idea. So she did this thing, and we had like a really long like fake braid tied to us. It was like very long, it's
Oh.
like touching the ground that kind from when we stand up. So then we had a triangle in our here, and then we had to lie down and like push ourselves up, and the soil will be. She wanted us to really. She told us, she was like, okay, please
Be
just,
one with the ground.
Yeah, be one with the ground. You know, let the soil be on your face. It's okay. We'll clean it off later. So like your hands will all be like dirty and
yeah.
all. But it's very interesting because that's not something that I would always do. Like it's not something that always. Not many like Singaporean like people actually have this like idea like
This concept. It's
yeah,
like almost
this
like a
concept.
presentation, like a
Yeah, that's why.
show people that.
So it was very interesting, and I had fever on that day, and I was actually it was a show under Jerome. And he was so nice to me. Like they were asking me like, oh, do you need like medicine?
Oh, that's so
yeah,
nice.
do you need to rest? If you need to rest, you can just stand one side. Because
Yeah.
I was having like really high fever, so I was a bit like like dazed and confused. So it was just very nice that they actually like take really good care of models. It's just touching lah, you know. Like you'll feel well taken care of. You won't really feel like it's a hassle to work for
Yeah.
them, you know.
You feel happy also.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also I did
Not
do
interesting, yeah.
I did do an advertisement actually. I did do Samsung advertisement. I remember it was with a group of like Valnies there. We did it
Oh, you did
together.
it with Valnies?
But we did it separately, like separate timings, different schedule. But we all had a fitting together. And we're like, oh my god, hey, we're working together. And then we all had different roles. It was for Samsung. And all I did was actually to take selfies. I had
Seriously, like
legit, I only just had to take selfies with. Actually, what did I use? Yeah, I took their phone, their new phone, to take selfies while a photographer is taking a picture of me.
you taking a selfie.
Correct. But advertisements usually ranges a few thousands. So I was
Yeah.
very, very happy.
Yeah, I think advertisements
I was
are
very
really,
thankful.
But advertisements are hard to get, you know.
Hard to get, but when you get it, it's
yeah,
just.
the money is you can fly overseas already.
So in general, like Singapore's modeling industry is pretty small. It's not like we are not a very fashion kind of country as compared to Europe.
Like example, Chinese New Year, okay?
Yeah.
So that's when a lot of brands will want to shoot models, mostly Asian models for Chinese New Year, because Chinese New Year, no one will really okay, that's the thing about like catalogs, is that they always, most brands right use Asian models, but some brands always stick to Caucasian models because that's what works best for them.
Yeah.
So actually this kind of stuff is really like what works best for the brand. I think like maybe when they get a Caucasian model, their sales get higher or something. So they will always use the Caucasian. I know a specific brand that always uses Caucasian
Ooh.
models. Yeah. So that's quite.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but,
now I know.
Yeah, but even so, they're still very nice people. Like, so just like cut off like.
Not peak season.
Yeah, okay. Okay,
Chinese New Year.
peak season, Chinese New Year. Non-peak season, COVID-19 like now. Okay, and speaking of COVID-19 and non-peak season, right? Okay, this COVID-19 is pretty bad.
It's
And
so bad. Oh my god, I'm so angry.
Yeah, and apparently there's a thing called price wars. Okay, hashtag stop.
I'm
price
very
wars.
pissed.
Stop price wars. Casey lost 6 jobs. Okay,
I lost 6 jobs this month, okay? Because of COVID-19 and because of price wars.
Okay, so what's price wars? Do you want to
Oh my
explain
god.
it? Yeah.
Okay, price wars is when agencies cut prices on models to get booked. Basically, that's it. And
Okay, so yeah,
yeah.
every model has a specific rate. Okay, let's just say for us, like, I think development has like a specific rate,
Development is the lowest, and then
followed by main board. Then there's celebrities, there's artists, and there's an artist.
artist
division.
is aside,
Artist
but
is
we
in
got
the-
3 ranks.
So we got 3 ranks, and
Each rank has different price rates. Yeah. So
let's just say for me and Casey, we are under
main board. Yeah.
So let's just say for main board, we are paid like a certain amount. Like let's just say
A few hundred.
few hundreds. Okay, and then price wars is when another agency that has like models of the same rates actually.
Same level, same
Yeah,
rate,
same level, same rate.
but they cut prices of another model.
Yeah, so in a bad time, like bad
Right now,
economy time,
yeah.
like right now, they cut their model rates to like a price that's way lower than what we have.
And brands
so that,
will.
Yeah, so that brands will actually pay lesser. I mean, obviously brands will pay lesser for a model, you know, they don't have to like spend so much here, so that's what price war means, like when people slash their price, the way slash their price, so that clients will actually still pay for models. Our experience on price wars.
I just experienced it recently.
Yeah, Casey experienced it recently because, like we said just now, she got 6 jobs cancelled.
And one of them was due to price war. One
Yeah.
of them was due to my booker told me, okay, at first, okay, the job is confirmed. And usually when jobs confirm in Singapore, you don't just get cancelled last minute, no matter
Oh yeah, that's
like,
the thing about Singapore jobs. They don't really cancel like last minute.
they get confirmed in advance, like very advanced, 2 weeks or 1 week earlier. And then they won't cancel you at all. So once confirmed, it's confirmed. And so 2 days, I think 1 or 2 days before the job, my booker told me that, oh, my job is cancelled. And I was like, what? Why? I asked her why. Then they said, oh, maybe because they're using like lower rate models now. Then I actually went, then after that I went to rage at my booker. I was like, how can they cancel me? Why they cancel? Why they use a lower rate model? Then then she told me that there's actually a price war going on right now. And I was like, wait, what's
Yeah.
price war? Then she told me what it is, and I was like, this is okay. This is outrageous.
Yeah, it's honestly pretty bad because I mean.
And what's it? I found out that the person who took my job is my friend.
Oh yeah, right.
I'm so angry.
Yeah, she went to see like the page, like the job that you're supposed to get. She went to see the page, and it was actually her friend from another agency. Moment of silence. Yeah, so I think this price war thing is actually pretty messed up, lah. I don't think like. Okay, I'm glad that we didn't get our prices slashed also.
Yeah, actually, I'm very glad that our agency actually don't slash our prices because that's our market value.
Yeah. Stick to your market value, guys, you know?
Stick to
Don't go
your-
anything lower than that.
Yeah, don't go.
Join basic. We won't slash your price. But you can tell us you didn't tell them about your embarrassing.
Oh, I actually have an embarrassing story.
I also have one.
And ever since then, no one booked me. No bridal show books me anymore. It was funny, but it was not my fault. It was not my fault. I had to walk with this guy to like an aisle, a couple, happily just got married kind of look, right? And then I went to the podium with my dress on, and suddenly my podium got stuck on the podium. My podium. my. Wait, my dress got stuck to the podium, and the guy is supposed to. The guy is supposed to stand below and like support me. For me to walk from this podium to the next, there's 4 podiums, 4 podiums, and my dress got stuck in the middle, and I had to like yank it out to go to the next
You didn't
podium.
fall?
I didn't.
Okay,
I didn't fall, but I keep tripping over my inside my dress. So inside is an internal wall in my legs. And okay, so I went to the next podium. But the first time I thought it was my fault that my dress got stuck. I walked to the next and the next. All of it, I got stuck like a Velcro. All of it because of the dress. I don't know what's wrong. Like I don't get it. But I just got stuck in like everything. And during the finale also, yeah. So basically that was a very very bad show.
That was our first and last bridal show.
My first and last bridal show. But please book me. It's not my
She's
fault.
doing fine now.
I did all couture too, so I'm okay with dresses. I'm okay with long dresses.
It's okay, at least you did four. I did one bridal show. My first and last bridal show also. So I was walking, like it was the finale. So everything went pretty well. Then I was thinking like, okay lah, finale, just walk one more time, go down the stairs. Okay, already finished. End of the job. Like wrap up. So when I was walking down the stairs, I was supposed to hold on to this guy's hand. Yusuf. I was holding on to Yusuf's hand. I don't know why he didn't support me, or he didn't hold my hand tight enough. He didn't hold my hand tight enough. And I was looking at him, I was looking straight. I forgot whether I was looking at him or looking straight. So I just walked down the stairs and I stepped on my dress and I fell. In front of everyone. Okay, so imagine like this is the line. So this is the stairs. Everyone was seated here. So it was like a clear view. Everyone saw me falling. So once I fell, I was like,
Oh no, I don't know what to
get up in front of everyone. And I still got to get up. I gotta like make sure like my dress didn't like switch way or something. And I had to like walk down the aisle and like pose. Everyone was looking at me like, is she okay?
Oh my god.
It was so embarrassing. But okay lah, thankfully they were still very nice to me. After I went backstage, the clients were saying like, hey, it's okay, even if you fall, you did a very good job. I didn't hurt myself, but my ego sure hurt that day. My ego was like, wow, shit, that was so embarrassing, like falling in front of so many people. So that was like my first and last bridal show. So you can book me if you want. Try not to fall. There are different agencies in Singapore. Okay,
In Singapore, there's only a handful of agencies. There's only
there's Basic,
Mannequin, Look,
Avenue,
Nu. I think the rest are talent agencies. So there's like 5 major agencies that do modeling. And
I think Basic has one of the most local models.
yeah. And I think we are actually the top agency that support local models. And the
The funny thing is that a few years ago, local models were
not in trend.
Yeah.
They don't really use local models last time. And now you see actually almost everywhere, almost every brands love to use
Local
models.
Okay, so I think every agency has a pretty specific, like, I'm sure everyone knows it also lah. Like, okay, Basic has a lot of local models. Mannequin, Avenue brings in a lot of placement models.
Right.
Look, I'm not too sure.
Look, I'm not too sure. But
And there's another one.
Now
Oh yeah, there's
there's also Now models. Now models are a lot of guys.
Yeah, now model has more guys. There's one agency I forgot that has a contract of like 5 years.
No.
No, okay, I forgot
Contract
what's
of
the
5 years.
agency, but like
Look what I think.
agency. No, I worked with this guy before for this like brand, and he told me that he was from this agency. In fact, I worked with 2 people from this specific agency, which I've forgotten what is it. That the contract is 5 years, and they do not push local models out.
A normal contract actually only has 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
2 to 3 years of contract. Yeah.
So this agency didn't push local models out. But the funny thing is that one of the girls now, one of the girls now, I don't know if she's still in, but she's actually Miss Universe, Miss Singapore. Is it Miss Singapore, Miss Universe? I don't know. Yeah, but she's doing really well. And then another guy I worked with from went to change his contract. He was telling me actually. Should I speak?
Just say out.
Yeah, he was telling me because we work for this brand called that was this shoe brand. So the rates were about 500-ish up. So 1 month later, okay, so our agency pays us every monthly, like on the
Oh
dot,
yes. Okay, we can
which
talk
is
about
very
that.
important, yeah. Apparently this guy DM me, and then he asked me, he was like, he DM me 2 months later, and he asked me, he was like, have you gotten your pay? I was like, yeah, I got it like last month already. Then I was like, how about you? Then I was like, oh, they said that client hasn't paid yet. So I was like, okay, maybe because you're part-time and I don't know, they might have delayed the pay or whatever. Then he's like, but anyway, thanks for telling me. And I think he asked me again. I don't know if he asked me again or what, but he didn't get the pay for like a really long time compared to how much like the duration. I mean, like for us, we get our pay monthly, but not every agency does that whole like monthly pay thing, which I think is very important that you should Google and research if you want to join an agency in Singapore that they pay you on time.
Yeah, speaking of which, you want to do jobs, right? What do you want to earn at the end of the day? Money, right?
Yeah.
So you need to find an agency that actually gives you your money on time, because I've heard a lot of agencies that don't pay on time, or they always like to lie. Agencies like to lie about
How much they lie
a lot. There's this agency models who actually cut model prices.
Yeah. So they actually get paid lower than us, but they work
But we do the same thing.
They
do the same job.
The same, but they just get paid lower.
Yeah.
So
and they have selective models. So the model that the agency really like, they don't cut the price. Yeah. Or actually up the price. And then for models that actually work with them for 2 years or even 4 years, and they still get their money cut.
Oh, really?
For shows and stuff.
I remember that there came to a point where models in agencies get so little jobs or don't get their payment on time.
They
actually have to go and do like other
jobs, like
outside jobs, which their own bookers in the agencies don't know.
Which I hate it. I hate it when when modeling agencies call their models when they're actually doing talent jobs.
Yeah,
I
think there's a really clear difference.
Don't label yourself as model if you're doing other jobs as like opening the door, doing bellboy,
pouring champagne.
Yeah, pouring champagnes. All these are
Serving
not
food,
modeling jobs. Yeah. There's a huge difference.
Yeah. So I think like you've got to really research on. If you're a placement model, let's just say you're a placement model and you're coming to Singapore, you got to really research and find out like what the agencies are specifically doing. Like what kind of jobs does the agency get? Go to their Instagram, go to their Facebook,
Consult your friends.
who
actually come to
Singapore,
before.
Singapore. Ask them like what job does this agency does, so they actually know, and you won't come here thinking that you'll get jobs, but like then they will send you out for like, talent jobs. Then that's a total like different thing.
So that's about it. Yeah, that's about it for Singapore modeling industry. If you want to know more, please comment down below.
Let us know what do you guys want to like hear us talk about. Give us like more topics to talk about.
Talk about next week. Some
Let us
juicy
know
stories you guys want to hear.
what food do y'all want to see us eat.
Next time. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching.
Please like and subscribe
And comment
down below.
Bye.
Bye bye.